Hey guys, good afternoon. It's June 20th, Juneteenth, I guess, is technically the holiday. And well, we're just out chilling. It's a beautiful day. We're down here on the Ellipse / National Mall, and let's go over towards the White House. See what we can see. Okay, hot dog maybe later. Let's go out onto the Ellipse. We've got Marine One coming in this evening about 9 o'clock. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show it because the sun sets about 8:20, and most nighttime landings of Marine One are pretty hard to do because it's got all these landing lights on it, and shooting the camera into the lights. Oh, got some police activity over there, probably a traffic stop. Oh, the Juneteenth flowers are gone. They were up yesterday, I guess, but they must have taken them down today. They put up flowers to celebrate Juneteenth, but now that's all been dug up. Pretty quiet day. The Vice President was around earlier today. She went to the American History Museum, the African American History Museum, then to the White House, and then back home. I tried to film the motorcade coming back to the Naval Observatory, but I just missed it. Oh well, we'll get it another day. Unfortunately, I'm not on an electric bike today. I'm on a red bike. The red ones are manual. They weigh a ton, and the gearing isn't exactly, easing the bike ride. So we may stop sometime and grab an electric if we can find one. The busker's out. Just made that one. Let's see what's going on at the White House. Looks like there's a big group of kids dancing. Dancing lessons.
Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah.
Just a pretty mellow day. Nope. Somebody getting interviewed by the cops. Yeah, they deal with that every day. Yep, I mean, as a cop once said to me, God sends a lot of people to the White House with a message for the president. And that's one of them. But Secret Service guys are actually pretty well trained in dealing with people who have all sorts of issues. Yeah, they got him to come up. And he's off the street. All right, let's go explore some more. What a pretty day. All right, let's go up this way. See what's up in Black Lives Matter Plaza today. So this is Black Lives Matter Plaza. A few t-shirt sellers come back out. Yesterday I had a big plaza event with like food and t-shirts and stuff. Today a bit quieter. This is the matter part. Whoa, windy. That's a big bump. That was kind of sus. Not quite convenient to ride from one side to the other without going over a big curb. We'll know better this time. So this is BLM Plaza. Pretty quiet today. Let's go down 16th, 14th, see what's up going on town. So up here on the right is the old Pullman House. I think it was built by the Pullman estate, but it now is the Russian ambassador's home. I think for a while this was also the Russian embassy prior to them moving up to Mount Alto. But this is a pretty nice place. Oh, back there, we can't get back there. Let's see if another alley goes through. So up here, this modern building, what's it called now? Midtown Center. This location is the former headquarters of the Washington Post. Yeah, the Washington Post used to be based here. Woodward and Bernstein wrote about all the president's men right here at this location, and the printing presses used to be located right behind this building, and they would print the papers right here every night. Now, I was telling my kids this story that you could come down here at like 10:45, 11 o'clock, and they would release the first editions of the paper for the next day. I think it was 10 o'clock. And you would come down here and you could buy a paper fresh right off the press. I mean, right out of the printer, and they would sell it on the street. And everybody would, all the big mucky mucks would be there. The White House would get 20 copies, the CIA, the State Department, ABC, NBC, CBS. They'd all get early editions of the Washington Post. And you used to buy them right back over there. Now, I was here the night the Monica Lewinsky story broke. I remember it well. We went out, my buddy and I said, you know, because things have been hinted and dripped and dropped through the Drudge Report, but we all knew the next day of the Washington Post was going to have the whole story. So I came out at about 10:30, and it was a zoo. There were easily 50 people out there looking to get the first editions of the Post fresh off the presses. And I actually cut in front of a bunch of network TV stations and grabbed mine. And as I was walking away with a copy, a reporter came out of the Washington Post, and he just looked at the line, and he had the biggest, most satisfied, smug little smile. I never forgot it. He was like, we did it, we got this story out, and he was quite happy looking at the frenzy of people scrambling to buy the Washington Post that day. That was a pretty crazy day. Let's go on the south side. See what's up on the south lawn. What a quiet day. Watching the pedestrians. And out on the lawn, nothing. No dog. A couple officers walking around. Pretty quiet day. Let's go find a hot dog, yeah? Hot dog would be good. Okay, here we go. Ice cold water and soda and hot dogs. Hi. Let's have a hot dog and a Diet Pepsi, or Diet Coke if you don't have Diet Pepsi. She's got one.
Oh, she said one. That's me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So up here, guys, is U Street. U is in Umbrella Street, and this is kind of the heart of the African American community in DC back in the day. Now it's much more gentrified. Ben's Chili Bowl's over here on the right. I've taken you to Ben's a few times for chili hot dogs. Really good place. And the Apollo Theater, no, the Lincoln Theater, famous theater. But yesterday there was a big concert up here called the Mochella. It was like a street festival. It was unsanctioned, not sponsored by the government. They just up and did it down on the streets yesterday. and it got a little bit out of control. There was a couple fights, and the police got a bit worried because people were taking into the streets and blocking traffic, so they decided to shut down the concert. And just after they announced they were closing it down, the festival, shots rang out, and 4 people were shot. A man, a woman, a police officer, and a 15-year-old kid. The 15-year-old boy was shot and killed at a Juneteenth celebration right here at the subway. Just craziness. And if you think that's just a one-off incident, I should note a 16-year-old girl was shot and killed yesterday in Southeast DC, just a few hours earlier. Just madness. This summer is going to be a long, hot summer. Foam truck today. What are they watering down? Some geese? See, they're putting down the landing gear right now. The landing pads are being put down by the Marines.
Oh, okay.
See these guys? It's under my...
I'm going to have to take a picture of your land. That's so cool.
Just got up. That's his agent. Now, the next person you see in this window will be him. He's walking straight in. The agent follows him in. We might see the football. Come on.
Your little mouse, what do you mean?
There is a
A little mouse, I don't do mice.
Come on, guys, let's be real. You knew I was going to cover Marine One. Was it ever in doubt? Anyway, that is Monday. Pretty quiet Monday here in Washington. Tomorrow will be nuts. Absolutely nuts. Supreme Court has opinions coming out at 10 o'clock. I'll be there. I might even be live. Who knows? We'll have definitely some video from up there. Tuesday and Thursday opinions. Hey, by the way, as I mentioned, there was a shooting in DC. I've released on my other channel a collection of the police and fire audio. If you want to hear what it was like in those initial moments as the police rushed to deal with this mass casualty, that's on Penguin 6 Shorts. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. I'll see you all tomorrow.